I guess we got to do this review video today, huh? So let's dive right in. We're gonna do a full review of the Mclean Metalworks hammock mount. You! Thanks for joining us. We're here in Idaho today, and I am way too pumped up about this hammock mount. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first saw this hammock mount, I thought it was a bit gimmicky. Who wants to hammock on the front of their truck, or who wants to be fixed into one spot of hammocking? After 3 months full-time on the road and only setting up my hammock once, I realized the Mclean Metalworks hammock mount has a really good place in my life. This is my couch, this is my guest bed, this is like the #1 most chill place for me to relax outside. So I want to do a quick review for you here today. Notice there's a leather bag on the unit. So that's the first thing you're gonna do is remove those. And it's as easy as pulling these 2 Velcros and slipping it off. So they had this bag custom made, and it's really cool actually how it fits on. It's a little bit recessed here, and as you slide it on, you just kind of learn exactly how it goes. And it's real easy just to kind of mix up the pieces and then be like, oh yeah, this one goes just like that, and then this one goes just like that. So I slip this up and I put the bag just right back here behind the buck stop bumper. So you'll see there's a bungee under here. This isn't necessary. This is just to keep everything really tight. And I like that. This is where the magic happens. So what do you do first? So you go to these little balls here, pull this, and you pull this out. Pull this arm, let it go, and it'll be like kind of pushed up against there. Push this out, locks back into place right here. Once you have your arm out, you just pull out the extension. As you pull it out, you'll see it clips into place. So this is just like an easy up, for example. Now that one side's set up, we go do the same thing on this side. So I'll show you how easy it is all in one. It's honestly a real pleasure to set up. If you're a geek like me about cool gadgets and, you know, really quality welds and really quality cut pieces that are you know, just designed so well to hold this hammock, you're gonna love setting this up every time. Even if you're not a geek like me, it's gonna be real easy and you can set it up real quick. If you check my Instagram, I have a 1-minute video of me setting it up and packing it down in full. So it's super easy to set up. The really biggest advantage of being quick to set up is I can set this thing up, not even sit in it, and feel okay about that because it's so quick to set up. Whereas a normal hammock, just the planning you have to do to look around and find the right trees. Once you set it up, you feel committed. You feel like you have to spend some time in it. So until Brad gets here, I'm chilling in the hammock, but that's kind of a lame spot. So I scoped out a really cool spot right here. Set up my hammock right there to be like right here. So as for the hammock, I'm rocking an Eno double nest. And the reason that I like a double hammock, no matter which brand you go with, is because it's big enough that you can wrap yourself up in it. And if you do want to sleep in the hammock, it makes it real nice. Setting this thing up again is just a breeze. I always just clip on one end. You don't even, you know, get the hammock on the ground or anything or dragging around. And then once I locate my other clip here, we'll just clip the carabiners on and we'll be ready to hammock. This thing is absolutely amazing. I really love it. I'm a big guy and I feel comfortable in it, that it's not gonna, you know, break over time, that it's gonna last a long time. It is really comfortable. I like the angle. It's not too much of a swoop and it's not too flat all at the same time. I absolutely love this thing. It's been a game changer full time on the road. This is just a really cool piece that makes camping that much better. And I'll admit, when I got this hammock, I bought this hammock maybe 3 years ago, and I think I've only set it up 4 or 5 times in those no, I bought this hammock like 4 or 5 years ago. I've seriously only set it up 5 times maybe. And since I've had the Mclean Metalworks hammock mount, I've set this up every single day that I've had it. So I've set this up 7 times. And it's been really fun, and I enjoy setting it up, like I said. So I can't say enough good things about it. So this unit retails for $450. They also have a budget unit that's a couple $100 that doesn't fold out and everything. I mean, this is very well put together. So this piece on the end here is probably a CNC cut or something. I mean, I'm not a fabricator again. I know quality pieces, but I don't know how to make them. But I know that this was cut on some sort of CNC type machine, welded to the ends here. Okay, so that's the first thing. Obviously we got the little clickies. That's pretty simple. When you come back down here, you've got another plate with these 2 mounting holes in the absolute perfect positions to lock it in. You've got this really quality knob, as you can see, that holds everything in place. So just this knob and this adjustment is really sweet. The main things that are really cool are these cut pieces right here. So you can tell, again, these are CNC or some sort of machine, maybe plasma cut. Very thick steel, and the perfect cut pieces welded together just perfectly. They got these little rubber stops here to hold everything in place. They got, you know, little end caps and everything. It's just finished off perfectly. I could put a 2-inch receiver hitch on the roof rack and hammock way up there. So I think that would be way cool if you have a roof rack on your truck, or you have, you know, some sort of high mounting point. You could always weld in a 2-inch receiver hitch and put this thing way up there. You can put it anywhere. You can put it on a new spot today, and we got the mount on the back of the rig. 1 month later, and I still love this thing. We just got back from Northwest Overland Rally, where I saw Mclean Metalworks there as well, and got to show off the hammock mount. It was quite the hit at the show. Everyone wanted to see it. So that was lots of fun. I should mention, Mclean also has a tire mount. So you can strap up this special mount to your tire, put the 2-inch receiver and hammock on the side of your truck, which is ideally the perfect place, especially on the other side, on the passenger side, where I always have everything set up. What I want to do long term with this, not only be able to have it on the front or the back, but also be able to have it on the sides. I want to build some rock sliders and put in some 2-inch receivers into the rock sliders, potentially even redo the roof rack system and have a, you know, connection from the sliders up to the roof rack, and put a 2-inch receiver on the roof on both sides. So you could hammock, you know, down low on the sides and way up high on the sides. How cool would that be to have a hammock mounted like up, way up there? So pretty cool to have this little mobile office option with the hammock. It makes working outside feel really cool, and it's just really comfy. And then if I want to take a little nap and take a little break, of course I can just chill all the way back and enjoy it. You saw it unpack. You've heard a lot of my opinions about it, so let's pack it back up so I can show you how it stows away. I mean, it's the same way. It's literally just reversed from setup, so it's not that complicated. I'll just roll up the hammock right now real quick, because I still got plenty of hammocking to do after this video, so I won't tuck that away. But yeah, push these buttons just like an easy up, like I said before. They all go in, click back down into place. Bada bing, bada boom, clangity bang. you're ready to go. You can put that little bungee down here, like I said, and the bag, but I drove up here just like this. Also, being full-time on the road, it's great when whatever you have can serve multiple purposes. And this is actually a really good piece for doing laundry. So I run a clothesline across and hang all my clothes on there. It's also really nice to have, like I said before, as a guest bed, another place for you to sleep maybe in the morning if the camper's a little stuffy or something like that, or maybe you're in the doghouse with your loved one, or you just want to have a friend sleep over and, you know, still not take up another big footprint by having to have a tent and having to have a flat spot for that tent. So it's really nice for that. If could put an awning on the back and even have it all covered up. And we've also used it to tie a rain fly off of and have a oh wow, this hummingbird loves the truck. You know, right off of there and have it coming out to kind of give us a little rain shelter. So that was nice. But thanks so much for watching my review of this mount. Like I said, I absolutely love it. Send me a message on Instagram or drop a comment below if you have any questions about the mount. Check out Mclean Metalworks, M-C-L-E-A-N Metalworks on Instagram and online at McleanMetalworksMFG.com. Of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the action. Full-time on the road out here living that overland life. So the question is, are you down to mob?